Sorry that in internet terms I'm extremely late on this one, but as Sunderland waited until I was leaving to go to work and I wasn't able to put a video up last night, this is as early as I could get it done, unfortunately. We've just broken our club record fee. Not once, but twice so far in this window, and we're just at the start of July. Granted, to be fair, we were probably going to have to spend a lot of money to have a chance of competing at Premier League level. But it is nice to see. Remember back 4 years ago when we were signing the likes of, say, George Dobson and Josh Scowen, and now we're signing someone who was highly sought after by the looks of it. But yes, Habib Diarra has signed for Sunderland from FC Strasbourg. The team, I believe Liam Rosenior, I was going to say Liam Richardson for some reason, the former Wigan boss, but no, Liam Rosenior's coaching. So yes, this was announced pretty early into yesterday evening, but obviously at that point I was already at work, and so I thought I'll wait until the following Wednesday to do it. And at the time of, and by the way, just a heads up, at the time you're watching this, Reinildo, the former Atletico Madrid left back, it looks like he's on the verge of signing, so if this happens, so I might do a video on that in the near future if you guys want me to do so. But this video is going to talk specifically about Habib Diarra. So you know the drill by now. Let's get right into the club statement. I'll not waste any more of your time. Sunderland AFC is delighted to announce the signing of Habib Diarra from RC Strasbourg. Nearly got that wrong. The 21-year-old midfielder has signed a 5-year contract at the Stadium of Light after agreeing personal terms and successfully passing a medical. Diarra becomes the latest addition to Regis Labrisse's squad this summer, following the arrival of Enzo Le Fee from AS Roma. After sealing his wayside move, he said, "I'm happy and excited to become a Black Cat, and I can't wait to discover the Stadium of Light and its fans. Everyone saw last season's success, and I guarantee that I'll give everything for this team and fight for these colours in the Premier League. I'm ready for this challenge, and I can't wait to get started." The Senegal International, captained Strasbourg throughout an immensely successful 24-25 campaign, which culminated in the club securing European football for only the second time in 20 years. Leading the youngest team in Ligue 1, Diarra featured 31 times for Le Racing last term, scoring 5 times and registering 4 assists, and he also surpassed 100 senior career appearances. Sporting director Christian Speakman commented, "Habib is an exciting talent, and we are delighted to welcome him to Sunderland AFC. At 21, he already has more than 100 senior appearances on his resume, and he's been a captain in one of Europe's elite leagues. This underlines his undoubted quality and immense potential, and it reflects our progress and ambition that we have secured a player of his calibre. Like Sunderland, Habib is ready for the Premier League, and we look forward to taking this exciting step with him." Diarra arrived at Strasbourg aged 14 and quickly progressed through the club's youth system to make his debut in 2021, aged 17. Wow, that's quite... even for us, that's something. He featured for France at youth level, including Le Blues, I'm going to say that, I've said that wrong, under 21s, but opted to represent Senegal in 2024 and has made 11 appearances to date, including a cap against England last month when he scored in a 3-1 win over the Three Lions. After representing his country following the end of the 24-25 domestic campaign, Diarra will take an extended break before linking up with his new teammates at the Academy of Light later this month. So, what was it? I believe the fee for this was around, if you believe the likes of Keith Downing anyway, I believe it was something like 27 million up front, I want to say. And then I think it was like a few million extra in add-ons. So, I think one of the things that's quite interesting about this is that obviously with Joe Bellingham going, we needed a midfielder, and Habib Diarra was subject to interest from the likes of Leeds. Now, I know there's been a number of Leeds fans that have been determined to downplay, not all of them by the way, but some of them have been determined to downplay the level of interest that they put in, because he's ended up signing for Sunderland, I'd imagine. And to be fair, Sunderland fans do that when they've signed for someone else, going, we didn't want them anyway. But like, they saw enough in him to want to bid for him. And I think the thing that probably helped us with this transfer is the fact we got the money for Job. Obviously, we don't get it all up front, but in terms of PSR accounts, apparently money you receive for players, all of it goes onto one single account. So I believe, if I'm right, the fee we got for Joe Bellingham would go on the 24-25 accounts, of which that ended a couple of days ago. So that would give us the scope in terms of PSR to go and get a signing like this. And we definitely needed a midfielder and a replacement sort of for Joe Bellingham. Whether he's exactly like Joe Bellingham in terms of player for player, I don't know. But just looking at the limited clips that I've seen, it looks like he could certainly be decent driving forward. Obviously, with our recruitment team, I think he has to be decent if we're going to be spending that much money on him. But I'm not going to pretend to know anything about the guy. But it's a start. We've got Enzo Le Fee and we've got Habib Diarra. We've spent around 50 million quid already, just on those two signings. So I'm very, very, very keen to see what the rest of the window holds. Shane Marcin Bulker prioritised money over being in the Premier League, which I kind of get, but at the same time he wouldn't have been on pennies at Sunderland. But hey ho, we're going to move on to it. So I think right now I'd still like a goalkeeper, a starting centre back. Well, I was going to say left back, but it looks like Reynaldo's going to cover that. Then I'd say a winger on either side, maybe another midfielder, and possibly a striker. Not much at all, in other words. But yeah, what do you guys think of the signing? Are you happy with it? Do you think it's a statement of intent for a promoted club? When Fabrizio Romano was saying that we were pretty much linked with him and pretty much agreed a deal to sign him, a number of people from neutral fans were very impressed with this. So hopefully more signings like that to come that can hopefully help us stay up this season in the Premier League. Anyway, I know I hate asking this, guys, but I've got to say it. Thank you to those who watched the live streams recently. The one at the weekend garnered another something like 30 subscribers, which is absolutely mental. I'll just try and quickly check to see how many subs I am on, but I believe now I am less than 40 subs away from 6,000 subscribers, which is a target I've been wanting to hit for so long. Yeah, we are currently, as it stands, 39 subscribers away from 6,000. So, if you are watching the video, you have not subscribed, and you think after watching I've earned a subscription from you, if you could hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment respectfully, share the video around, that would be much, much appreciated. I don't usually like asking for it, but it tends to work when I do. So yeah, it'd be nice to get to 6k subs as maybe a late birthday present. But yes, let's see if we can get to 6k subs well before the season starts, which I hope we can do. But anyway, guys, I will love you and leave you guys. I might do a video on Reynaldo in the near future. And yeah, well, the live streams, people seem to like them, so thanks to everyone who watched them. They just keep on coming throughout the summer to keep content ticking over. But anyway, stay safe, and as I always say, how are the lads?